But to honor someone is to hold someone in high esteem, is to reverence someone. So honor and respect is not the same thing. Respect is a lower level, honor is a much higher level. So God is saying to us this morning, if I am your father, then it is a command that you honor me. How do I honor God? Number one, I honor God by obeying his word. The Bible says in John chapter 8 verse 31, it says, then said Jesus to those Jews who believed on him, if you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. Number two, we honor God with our heart. He is number one and he takes first place in my heart. Number three, we honor God with our treasure. And it means I honor God with my substance. I honor God with my wealth. I give generously. I give to his work. I give to support missions. I support the ministry. You think it is by maybe your own handwork you've been able to make the money you have. That is a big lie. It is God that has given us the power both to will, to imagine, to conceptualize, and to do. The wealth you have, the thought that came to you, that idea was from God. Then the ability also came from God. Then for you to do it and then it translated into money in your pocket came from God. So we are to honor God with the treasure that we have. Number four, I honor God with my time. We honor God by using the precious time that he has given to us to glorify him. How are you maximizing your time? Let's open our Bibles to Colossians chapter 4 verse 5. Walk in wisdom. Walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time. Redeeming the time. You can buy back your time by doing things that are profitable with your time. Number five, honor God with your talent. There is nobody that does not have a talent. Some people's talent is they can talk. Some people's talent is they can dance. You can honor God with that thing by constructing it into something that glorifies him. You can have a podcast and talk about the Bible, talk about virtues, talk about what is going on in the world today and how people can live as Christians regardless of everything going on around us. You can use your voice. You think you can dance, you're very flexible. Then you can learn other dance cultures that you can use for the gospel's sake. There are things that you can do within the confines of your skill to bless lives. Honor God in hard times. Honor God with your temple. It means you honor God by keeping yourself pure. In times like this, there's a fierce battle between righteousness and unrighteousness. The world has gone crazy, following things that are not even sensible. Honor God with your next steps. When you want to make a decision and you call God to direct you, you're honoring him with your steps. Nothing is too small. Give God your steps because he alone doesn't miss them. To honor God by living honorably among unbelievers. Many of us are not able to secure our position when we are in the midst of unbelievers. We are with the Romans, we act like the Romans. We are with those from Ijesha, we act like those from Ijesha. You are around those, you just came out of that. So wherever you find yourself, especially when there are unbelievers around you, please stand out. Now, you will honor God by the way you live honorably among unbelievers. So can you say that you honor God? Is it so hard to dip your hands in your pocket and help your fellow man? Or you are so calculating? Honor God with your substance and with the first fruits of your increase. So it starts first with having that relationship with him. If you do not have that relationship with him, you can start that today first. Then before we can say, I am honoring God.